Hey YouTubers, this is Chris of Team Darkstar, and today I'm going to be showing you my wife's build of Gadgets. It's a different build. It doesn't run Oppression or Kaiku or Thunder King Ryo. What she uses is the Rescue Cat engine. So to start off, we have two red Gadgets. The Gadgets are really cool because you could normal summon them or special summon them by the effect of maybe like a giant rat or something. And what they'll do is they'll pull you another gadget of a different color from the deck to your hand. So like red here will get you yellow, and yellow will get you green, and green will get you red, and so forth. So we have the two red, we have two yellow, and two green. Then we have the Rescue Cat. By the way, really sad to see this get at 1. It was awesome in Gladiator Beast. But you know, at 1 it's not that efficient, and a lot of people still run the Synchro Cat or Kitty Synchro, but you know, it's just not as efficient with that at 1 and Summoner Monk at 1 and like Cold Wave at 1. I mean, everything just got hit to 1, and I say that they shouldn't have hit all of the cards of the deck. They should have just hit like one that will shut down the whole deck instead of, you know, all of them. It's really crappy and really stupid that they did that. So we have the one Rescue Cat. And then we have 3 X-Sabers. These are basically the main target and the main reason why people run Rescue Cat in any deck. We have that, and then you could call with it, basically Tribute Rescue Cat, and you call either 2 X-Sabers or 1 X-Saber and a Beast to synchro it. She has a Raikou as one target, for the main reason that it's a 2, and she can like basically synchro into Android. And it, you know, Raikou is just really good to have in basically any deck, because it destroys a card upon flipping, and it really kind of just thins out the deck, allowing you for better draws. And then she has Koala, which is a really good another target, because if she draws this target in her hand, it's still useful because it has a great flip effect for burning. And then she has the Summoner Monk, which could basically just pull her a gadget or a Rescue Cat. Grand Mole gets rid of basically problematic monsters like Goyo or a Dark Arm or anything. Just run into it and you take no battle damage and it's gone. 2 Warrior Ladies. It was running pretty proficient at 3. I'm really glad to see Warrior Lady get at 3 with the new ban list. But 3 was pretty proficient in here, but it turned out to be a little overkill as she progressed. So she basically just replaced 1 DD Warrior Lady with a Juju. It works out a lot better, and it's basically a target for other cards as well, like basically Sangan. Sangan is just self-explanatory. Multiple targets. She can get a gadget, she can get Juju, Warrior Lady, Summoner Monk, Plague. Basically any card in the deck she can pull it with this card. And Plague Spreader. Too good of a card to pass up. Next we have spells. Oh, and by the way, the monsters are at 19. She's running 19 monsters, and this is a 42 card deck. We have spells. I believe there's 12 spells here. She's running 3 books, which are just basically self-explanatory. They're just too good to pass up. Fisher 2. That was a really cool card to see get hit to 3. I can understand why back in the day of the old dueling, why they put it at 1, but just today it's just really not even good at 3. So 2 Fisher, 1 Smashing Ground, 1 Pot of Avarice. Basically just for the Rescue Cat engine, it's really good, and plus she could recycle all her gadgets if she has no more. Brain Control, you know, just take control of monster. Lightning Vortex to get rid of the problematic monsters, and basically it's in combo with Ultimate Offering and all of the gadgets. Just like summon 1 gadget, pull another, summon that one, pull another, and summon that one, and so forth, and then clear their face up field, and basically just hit for like a massive amount of damage. Giant Grenade, self-explanatory. Heavy Storm, MST, the same. So those are the spells. Next up we have traps. There's 11 traps. She has 2 Bottomless. Basically just get rid of any 1500 or more monster that's special. They're normal, they're flipped. Call it a Haunted. Really crappy card. Monster Born was a lot cooler. Basically just for the fact that you could basically just rip into it and call game like that. But you know, Call It a Haunted is crappy because you have to set it, and then you have to wait till the next turn, and it's sort of like mostly for defense. Like if you just like wait and you have an open field, and then on your right before your opponent attacks, just play Call and put a blocker there, like Spirit Reaper or Warrior Lady or something. But you know, Monster Reborn was a lot faster and a lot better. You could pull from either player's grave and in any position, whereas to Call It a Haunted, you have to be attack and only your grave. So that was a sad thing to see on the new ban list. It slowed down the meta a lot. D-Prison, she's not running Mirror Force because basically she hates it. She don't believe that's a staple. But you know, it runs pretty damn good without the Mirror Force, and D-Prison pans out pretty good. Dark Bribe, basically because this is a control deck, and it's just stops spells or traps. Divine Rat, once again, it's a control deck. You don't want any monster effects to come through that might hurt you. Too Threatening, pretty good in place without the Mirror Force, and the D-Prison fits in perfectly. One Torrential, one Ultimate Offering, or two actually Ultimate Offerings. And she has a side deck here somewhere, hang on. Here we are. It's actually the extra deck. Okay, she has one Black Rose, one Goyo. Of course, Black Rose good for blowing field. Goyo, take out any monster basically that comes towards you and take it for yourself. Ancient Fairy is basically this deck abuses Ancient Fairy's effect. What she'll do is she'll, like, let's say she'll pay Summoner Monk and then call a Rescue Cat, tribute for an X-Saber and whatever else, and then she'll call two X-Sabers and she'll synchro the Summoner Monk and the Air Bellum for an Arcanite or anything, or this, and if she gets this, she'll defense it, use its effect, and she won't attack, and special a Gadget or whatever, get affected, and synchro with the other X-Saber Bellum. Really fast and really cool. Arcanite, since you're running Summoner Monk and Kitty and X-Sabers, there's really no reason why not to have it. Good for popping. Gashildon, Junk Warriors are not supposed to be in there. Gothams, just really good when you get a Goyo. X-Saber Bellum actually. Just really good for hand control and stuff. It's has a Trap Dust Shoot rule. Must have 4 in your opponent's hand before you use its effect. Not really that great of a card, but it helps in a tight spot when you use up all your 7s. Iron Chain, you know, self-explanatory. Everybody has Iron Chain. Just mill 3, be a bitch. Android, really good card in this deck, and basically in any deck. You know, Kitty to X-Saber and Raikou, saying, you know, just set, it's perfect, you know, and it helps you out in a tight spot. One Stardust, I have her other Stardust. Big Red, Power Tool, just, you know, useless crap. And Gaia, really cool. And she was running Cyber Dragon, now she sides it, and she has this in here if she has Cyber Dragon in her main build, because of the fact that Cyber Dragon and other machines can fuse out into this. And with Ultimate Offering, you could fuse out with like basically all the gadgets and have like a 4,000 attack, and then Ultimate Offering again to fill the field, and you'll have like a 5,000 attack monster and then a whole bunch of little gadgets. So that's basically it. The side deck seems to be lost, so I'll get back to you on that, and I'll post it on the bottom in the comments or whatever, more info. And please rate, comment, and any deck fixes or anything should be taken out or put in are really appreciated. And thanks.